Good afternoon, everybody. This is Steve Fletcher with the Trumpet for My People. Today is May 22nd, 2024, and I have an update for you guys. I want to share this piece of information with you about the Great Conjunction of December 21st, 2020, which was 7 days after the first jab in the United States. December 14th, 2020. The weapon that will end the war, first coronavirus vaccine shots given, trials in the United States. The first official COVID vaccine, December 14th, 2020. 7 days later, we had the great conjunction of Saturn and Jupiter. Jupiter is known as the man-child from the Revelation 12 sign, and Saturn is the one that devours the children. We can see that during the Revelation 12 sign, Jupiter was the one that was in the womb of Virgo for over 9 months, almost 10 months, and was born then on the Feast of Trumpets of 2017. So Jupiter was shown to us as the man-child, the child that was born. Kronos, the representation of Saturn, is shown as the one that devours the child. And so when we see the Great Conjunction, together with the beginning of the jabs, after only a 7-day warning, then this time frame is a very important marker. The closest Great Conjunction in over 400 years. 1623 was the last time this had happened, the closest conjunction of Jupiter and Saturn in over 400 years. So a very important marker on December 21st, the winter solstice of 2020. Jupiter is the man-child, Saturn is the one devouring the child. And then we have Revelation 12, 4 through 6 that shows us this whole story. His tail drew 1/3 of the stars of the sky and threw them to the earth. The dragon stood before the woman who was about to give birth, so that when she gave birth, he might devour her child. The dragon wants to devour the child. And she brought forth a man-child who was to rule all nations with the rod of iron. Her child was caught up unto God and to his throne. And the woman fled into the wilderness, where she hath a place prepared of God, that they should feed her there 1,260 days. 1,260 days from the time that the dragon begins devouring the child or wants to devour the child. And so if we go from December 21st, 2020, the Great Conjunction brings us to June 2nd, 2024. 1,260 days, the woman fleeing into the wilderness, where she might be protected for 1,260 days after the dragon wants to devour the child. From the Great Conjunction, 1,260 days. On June 2nd, 10 celestial bodies align. The Sun and Venus in perfect conjunction. Jupiter, Mercury, Uranus. Mars and the Moon are in perfect conjunction. Neptune, Saturn, and Pluto all in one section of the sky together on June 2nd. This is only has a window of 2 to 3 days, because once the moon goes past the sun, it will no longer be in this alignment. So this alignment is only during this time frame. Okay? So we have from the Great Conjunction, which is one of the greatest heavenly signs there has been in over 400 years. Some people were considering this to be the Star of Bethlehem, the Great Conjunction of Saturn and Jupiter. From that sign in the heavens to this sign in the heavens where all 10 planets align in one section of the sky on June 2nd, 2024, the day the devil comet is closest to the earth. From the rebirth of Israel, the 75th birthday of Israel or the end of the 75th year on the 76th birthday of Israel, 21 days. A great battle in heaven from May 13th, 2024 to June 2nd, 2024. From the rebirth of Israel, 666,666 hours brings us exactly to June 2nd, which is also 27,777 days. 666 and 777 all in this one date. This is also the 25th of Iyar is the 40th day of the Omer on the Hebrew calendar. On the Hebrew calendar, this is Ascension Day, the day that Jesus ascended into heaven 10 days before Pentecost. So this is what I wanted to share with you from the great conjunction of 2020, December 21st, 2020. Saturn wanting to devour the child for 1,260 days brings us to June 2nd, 2024. I pray you are blessed. This is Steve Fletcher with a trumpet for my people, the sign of his coming revealed.